Hello, my name is Ronald Rugimbana, and I'm the HP LaserJet Worldwide Product Marketing Manager for the color single function printers and black and white single function printers. I'm honored today to do the training video for the wonderful new product, Enterprise 500 M551 printer series. This is the product that got introduced in October 3rd, 2011. The key highlight against its predecessor, I'll start with print speed. That is, this new product, it is 32 ppm versus 30. It has input capacity of standard 600 compared to the predecessor, that it is 350. Maximum, if you include extra tray in the bottom, it has about 1,100 compared to its predecessor, the 850. It has color control panel, e-print capability, hardware integration pocket, which can be used for printing in regards to the third-party solutions, especially with the security, where you can use your proximity badge to be able to scan it and be able to get your print job. It has the walk-up USB that you can be able to walk up to it and be able to print. In addition to that, it ships with standard cartridges rather than starter cartridges. And in addition to that, it has expansion where you can use your third-party solutions through the USB. Let me start on the section where to highlight why this product is so much better than our competitors. It has color control panel. It is e-print capability. It has wonderful Future Smart capability that allows the users and the customers to have consistent user interface at the same time protect the investment. It has hardware integration pocket and at the same time walk-up USB. And also it's easy to set up and manage, and it just works. Now, since you know the differentiators between its predecessor and competitors, for the training video today, I'll be able to walk you through part 1, the product walk around, part 2, a little bit in depth, the key highlight features so you can be able to feel and touch the best industrial design for this product, part 3, the demo that we're going to be able to show you regards to the walk-up USB and the e-print capability, and 4th, regards to the summary overview of this product. Now, let's begin on the product walk around. We'll start at the top. Easy access to get your print jobs. The front side, it's the area where for the easy access for the toner. The paper tray. The XH model, you have ability to add the paper trays. The on and off button. Very slick color control panel. Hardware integration pocket with a section for the USB. On the side, it has multiple purpose tray, and then this is the handle to easy access for any paper jams inside the printer. On this side, it shows the power cable. This is the USB for the third-party solutions. That's the high-speed USB for the printing directly to the printer. That's the Ethernet for the network cable. And this is for the memory. And on the bottom here, it's for the hard disk encryption point. I like to show on the back side of the printer where it has a section for the security lock. Now, since I've already given you the quick overview of the product, now let's go in depth a little bit on those key highlight features. We'll get started on the hardware integration pocket, the HIP. This is the section where the third-party solutions folks, they can be able to have it in there for things like badge printing. So this section, the component can be opened up, and you can be able to see where the third-party solutions can be located. At the same time, the security badge printing, for an example, it can be used where people, they can be able to have the third-party solutions and the print output can be able to come up. The front part of the component, it has the USB section. And this USB section, all the printers, usually the ship, it's disabled. So when the users receive the printer, they have to make sure that it's enabled. It can only print PDFs, Microsoft Office and Excel files. Does not be able to print from the walk-up USB. Let's look into the front side of the printer where there's an easy access to the toner cartridges. as it has a section to hold and open up the front door. This printer ships with standard full capacity cartridges compared to the starting cartridges as our competitors do. For example, one of the toner cartridges for the black, it has twice the amount of high capacity compared to its predecessor. And also, if you look on the entire printer inside, it has been so much improved where there's no manual cleaning compared to our competitors when they have the starter cartridges. Also, the value for the entire toner, it's about estimated on average about $350 savings to the customers compared to our competitors. Now let's take a look on the paper tray. The paper tray for the printer has the improvement of the 500 sheet input capacity. The most improved item is the additional insert that it's not required on the new printer compared to its predecessor, especially when you had to print 4x6 where you can be able to show. The previous printer you had to buy an additional insert in order to be able to do that, but this one you don't have to do that. Closing the paper tray, we have the indicator to show the status of the paper in the tray. On the side, that's where multipurpose tray is located. And also you have a choice and options to be able to print 4x6 legals, and it can hold 100 pages. The total input capacity for the new printer, it is 600 pages compared to the total input capacity of the predecessor, which was 350 pages. Now I'd like to talk about the on and off button, including the auto on and auto off. The auto on and auto off, simply it turns the printer on when you need it, and it turns it off when you don't need it. It allows customers and users to save energy. According to the HP testing, we have verified that between 19% to 66% that you can save depending upon the sleep mode time that you set to the printer. Usually when it flashes, that means that it's on a sleep mode. Customers will have the option to set their policies regards to the sleeping mode. As a minimum, 45 minutes, and as maximum as to 1 minute. Depending upon how you set, that will allow you to know between how much you can save the energy. Next, I'd like to move into part 3, where I'd like to show you the demos. I'll be demoing the walk-up USB, and I do have a USB in my pocket that I'll be able to show. And also, I'll be able to follow up regards to the demo for the ePrint capability through the mobile phone. So, I have the USB thumb drive in my hand. And as I walk up to the printer, some printers will have a cover and some printers might not. So I'll be able to detach the cover for the USB. I will insert the USB, and once I insert it, the control panel will ask me to confirm if it's the right thumb drive. I'll press OK to confirm. I'm going to scroll to see which files I'd like to print, and then I've realized this is the one I want to be able to print. Then I'll select OK. Then it will ask me the range on how many pages I'd like to print, and I'll say 1. I'll keep it as it is. I'll press OK. And the indicator light is showing that the machine is processing the job. Now, as the machine it's getting ready to print, I like to remind that in order to print through the thumb drive, it only prints PDF files. It won't be able to print Microsoft Word document and Excel. And this demonstrates easy to be able to print with a thumb drive with the same quality as I was able to print from the computer. Now my next demo is to be able to print with the ePrint capability, as the printer is capable to print through the smartphone. I do have a smartphone, and I'd like to demonstrate that in order to print through the ePrint capability, the easiest way is I have to make sure that I have the apps on the phone, and at the same time the printer address has been registered on the HP ePrint Center. Now I'm going to demonstrate where I'm going to go into my email. I'm going to choose the email that I'd like to print. And then once I've chosen it, I'll choose the option and I'll press print. In a moment, you'll hear the print machine printing. And that's how easy it is to be able to print through the ePrint through your smartphone. And this is the page that has shown that it's printed through the phone. Now, I'd like to be able to move into the summary of all the things that we have talked today, including the demo. In conclusion, the Enterprise 500 Color M551 series comes with 3 models: the N model, DN model, and the XH model. The DN model and the XH model, they ship with hardware integration pocket, while the XH model ships with encrypted hard disk drive. The pricing for the N model starts at $699. The DN model is $899, and the XH model is $1399. Now, as a quick recap on the things that we talked about earlier that were improvement from the predecessor product, the CP3525, and also the things that differentiates us from our competitors. First, I'd like to let you know that the things like input capacity, color control panel, that you're able to see the status of the toner, also the hardware integrated pocket. The hardware integration pocket allows to have solutions in it, such as the proximity card that you can use to be able to print part of the security. Also, there's USB, walk-up USB that you can be able to use your thumb drive to walk to it and be able to print the document. Next is on the energy savings. This includes the outer on, outer off, where the Enterprise 500 M551 series, you should be able to save energy from 19% to 66%. Also, Blue Angel certified, and also the Energy Star certified. And the printer ships with standard capacity cartridges compared to our competitors where they ship starter cartridges. This means that users will have more toner than be able to use starter cartridges and later to go buy full starter cartridges. And for the future smart firmware, this allows users to protect the investment, to have consistent on the user interface, and easy to manage. And lastly, the ePrint capability, which allows users to print from their smartphones. For additional information on solutions of the printer, please check out our website, hp.com. Thank you very much for listening, and please go and share this remarkable, innovative printer to your customers.